Alright, good morning, everybody. Well, Trump's at odds again with more people. He's at odds with his co-defendants in the Georgia election interference case. We all have our own opinions on the matter. I'm pretty sure that he knows what he's doing, people. He knows what he's doing. So they can't agree on when and where it should go. So I'm going to read this to you real quick. Trump and his co-defendants in Georgia are already at odds. Even as former President Donald Trump and his 18 co-defendants in the Georgia election interference case turned themselves in one by one at the Atlanta jail this past week, that mugshot was awesome. Their lawyers began working to change how the case will play out. They are already at odds over when they will have their date in court, but also, crucially, where should enough of them succeed? The case could split into several smaller cases, perhaps overseen by different judges in different courtrooms, ruling on different timelines. And I think that's how it should be. Honestly, man, this is all just a big waste. I don't care if you're left or right. This is just wasting more tax dollars. It's just to keep him from being elected. If they really, really wanted something, how about they just focus on one thing? They know what they're trying to do. They're trying to dissuade the American people from voting for him. It's not going to stop. In fact, it's just making more people want to vote for him. It's raising his popularity by a lot. Is that good? If you're on the right, yes. If you're on the left, no. I'm sure that they don't want to hear that. 5 defendants have already sought to move the state case to a federal court, citing their ties to the federal government. The first one to file, Mark Meadows, Trump's chief of staff during the 2020 election, will make the argument for removal Monday in a hearing before a federal judge in Atlanta. Federal officials charged with state crimes can move their cases to federal court if they can convince a judge that they are being charged for actions connected to their official duties, among other things, which is true. In Georgia case, the question of whether to change the venue, a legal maneuver known as removal, matters because it would affect the compensation of a jury. It really would. And the case stays in Fulton County. The judge will come from a bastion of Democratic politics where Trump was trounced in 2020. If the case is removed to federal court, the judge will be drawn from a 10-county region of Georgia that is more suburban and rural, which it should be. This is actually kind of BS that they're doing this. That's how it should be. It should be drawn like that. Man, this is just a witch hunt. I don't like the guy as a person, as a politician. He sucked. As a president, he was good. I don't care what you think. He made mistakes, but he did better than Joe Biden. He was way better than Obama, that piece of crap. I had a lot of faith in that guy, and he let everyone down. I know a lot of Democrats, I know a lot of liberals who voted for him, and they stood by him. And now that they look back on it, they think he was a joke. He was just another politician. He was just Bush, decorated in the Democratic colors. And it's true. Let's see here. The region in Georgia is more suburban and rural and somewhat more Trump-friendly. Because it takes only one not guilty vote to hang a jury, this modest advantage could prove to be a very big deal. Here's an idea. Let's move it to another country. Just kidding. Don't hate me on that one. The coming fights over the popular venue for the case are only one strand of a complicated tangle of efforts being launched by a gaggle of defense lawyers, not representing Trump and the 18 others named in the 98-page racketeering indictment. This past week, the lawyers clogged both state and federal court dockets with motions that will also determine when the case will begin. Here's an idea, folks. Here's an idea. And I know for a fact that all these Democrats that are going after him could probably be convicted for the same crap they're going after him for. But no, they're not doing it. There is going to be a reckoning coming soon for the right and for the left. The American people are sick of this. They're sick of dragging all the. I mean, we don't need to hear about this. We need to get back on track. Yeah, the American First thing. I mean, it resonates with Americans, but as a whole, as the world, we're tired of politicians. We're tired of this crap. We're tired of raising gas prices. We're tired of raising food prices. We're tired of housing, rental. Everything is just going up. And you know why? It's because these politicians, left and right, it's because of them. We voted them in, and we get to complain about them. That's the beauty of all this. Well, in a free country. And well, the way this country's going, it's not really free anymore. You can get hung for, metaphorically, for speaking your mind if the other side doesn't agree with you. So it's just about who has the bigger stick and the louder voice. Alright, you guys let me know what you think.